And welcome back everyone to the Sonic and Black Knight finale! Today we're going to be taking on the final boss, King Arthur, and finally make this story have a happy ending.
Happy endings are overrated. I like tragedies.
Damn, Eric.
Fine, comedies.
Eric!
Greek comedies.
They're not any better.
But it has the word comedy on it.
You know there's nothing comedic about it!
Yes, I do. Oh, hi, Xehanort.
So you're seeing the similarities now?
Big hulking armor, yes.
Okay, close. You know what I'm getting actually? Real quick before I explain how this boss works.
Sure.
Transformer.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically the size of one on this gosh darn horse.
Yeah. So, well, now I can explain the actual boss fight. Basically, it's very similar to how when you first fought King Arthur, where you have to homing attack him, or not, or more so, counter his sword swings, and then just keep on slashing him. The only way to do this is to basically get up your soul gauge to the point where you can now get enough soul surge to hit him. To do that, you have to hit the red fireballs. He kind of fires at you.
Yeah, I see you retried there. Somebody's trying to go for a perfect.
If I'm gonna fight the final boss, I'm gonna do it right. Now, a lot of attacks you have to dodge are basic, you know, dimensional sword strikes, the fireball things, because they can actually hurt, and, you know, lightning strikes.
Of course.
Of course.
Because you gotta summon lightning.
Yes.
The pains of trying to get perfects in games.
It's very hard. I'm actually kind of slightly depressed when I play this game now.
Because it's just hard to get perfects.
Because back in the day, I always got perfects.
I was always perfect.
It's horrible because when a Sonic game comes out back in the day, I played the ever-living hell out of it till I got like perfect at it, everything. That was Black Knight, Secret Rings, Heroes, SA2, not really SA1 because that didn't have a grading system. Unleashed was my favorite. And going back to it after all these years and not having like the same instinctual muscle memory is just depressing.
Yeah, I know how that is. I mean, I can't go into Generations and do how it was based in the original race we used to do.
Yeah. That was the funnest though. That generation had the most fun.
Well, because I gave you an actual challenge.
I had a challenge.
That's what you told me, that I was actually a challenge to your times. And then I took your Crisis City and you were pissed.
No, you took...
I took Planet Wisp was the last one.
Planet Wisp was like the final stronghold. I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get close to it.
Funny part was I almost ended up beating it again when it was your birthday.
I think you said that actually.
Yeah, I ended up stopping though. I would have cut it down by about 4 seconds.
So I'm totally editing out like 3 minutes of this.
You sure?
Yeah, totally. Maybe. I don't know. I'm debating. Because it's like been 3 minutes of me restarting. And literally the only reason I am is because you can beat this boss within 30 seconds.
Isn't that always the best when you can beat a boss in 30 seconds?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Robotnik from Sonic 2 when he's in Chemical Plant Zone. If you let that boss attack, that's hilarious. As a kid, I didn't even really understand that you could actually have it that boss couldn't attack. It's great. All I'm just hearing is Sonic going, ha, 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 ha. Sounds like he's laughing.
I think at this point I actually like tried stalling out because I realized I didn't have enough to actually do the sword strike. Because I think if you level up your style, one of your styles enough, you actually have just the right amount of the soul gauge, you know, to actually like combat him.
And I mean, your soul gauge goes up each time you parry one of his attacks.
Yeah, because that's considered a perfect. I believe you can actually do a perfect if you're on when you're actually striking him, which is something I believe I do whenever I play it later. I don't show that here because I beat the boss and I got 5 stars, so I won.
So he is happy.
I am happy. So yeah, as a hardy squire, I finally beaten the King Arthur.
Oh, that was a short game.
Does that mean I'm King Arthur now? Does it work like that?
No, not King Arthur, King Sonic.
Can I be King Sonic? Knight of the...
Yes, but then you get killed by King Shadow and that whole...
It's just awkward then.
Yeah.
I am immortal. You cannot.
I like his metal beard.
Huh, you must be a Transformer.
See? More parallels!
The 3 sacred swords. Got it.
Also, technically, there's 4 sacred swords. Just saying.
How can this be?
Sonic just killed a man.
And he's so fucking smug about it, too.
I know.
I'm a wanted murderer!
You just committed regicide.
I do.
There's is literally no higher of a crime. You literally committed regicide.
Gotta follow my own rules now.
Follow my own way. He couldn't counter Teria.
You can never count Teria.
Never.
Never. Oh, wait, he did.
What the? We have orders from the king. Have you any last words?
Your king was nothing more than an illusion my grandfather conjured up.
You'd better start explaining, Merlina.
Merlina! You! How did you come by that scabbard? Where is the king?
I killed him.
This was all he left after he disappeared in a
Yep, that's
puff
totally
of
what happened.
smoke.
Believe me.
Just like one of the knights of the Underworld.
There was never any King Arthur.
Huh?
Well done. And thank you, Sonic. With this scabbard, I can erase my grandfather's greatest mistake.
What?
I shall make this kingdom eternal.
Sonic, get back!
I think we fucked up.
Yeah, I'm kind of going with fucked up. Uh-oh, good graphics.
Oh, no.
That means
You must
we're
have fucked up real good, then.
She goes back to look.
It's like, oh, wow, that's really bad.
I'm getting Final Fantasy VI parallels,
I'm pretty sure it is.
but I see no Madman Harlequin.
Not yet, Eric, not yet.
The jet skates just look so off.
What are you talking about? They totally had jet skates in Arthurian times. That was so cool. So yeah, since everything's going to literal hell, we need to get the hell out of here and form a plan.
Get the hell out of here? I don't think we can get hell out of here, because hell is hell-bent on taking over this castle.
We can sure as hell try, Eric.
Hell puns.
Ha! Jokes.
And now we have shooters.
So, Eric, what did you think of the little twist in this story when you first saw it?
Called it.
Really?
Yes. Entirely.
Why'd you call it? Like, what tipped you off?
The fact that she's gone for a good majority of the game. And the fact that I know that they wouldn't make a game this short and sell it for the price.
I mean, even then, the game's pretty short, though.
Yeah, I know the game's pretty short, but not that short.
Yeah.
Sega does not do games that short. That's why. But my biggest tipping call was the fact that Merlina's gone for a good majority of the game. And
continue.
because I mean, pretty much she just shows up until after you beat the 3rd night, and sure, it doesn't take too long to get to all 3 nights, but there's still a considerable amount of time in which she's just gone.
Yeah. Well, that was supposedly because she was being hunted down by King Arthur, who I think, if I remember this correctly, maybe is like, in like I guess a knight or a spell that kind of went rogue. So she kind of had to have someone else help her out to get the scabbard back.
Well, I mean, we'll find out more about her intentions later on.
Yeah. I mean, we learned everything about what she wants to do, actually.
Which is to make the kingdom eternal, but we learn her reasoning behind it later.
Yeah. I mean, technically that was kind of... the reasoning is kind of tipped off earlier in the story. I'm not going to say when. You can look it up yourself. Look at the other parts. But yeah. It's not exactly a bad intention.
Yeah, she... not like Eraser Jin.
Yeah.
Eraser Jin was just evil because he wanted to...
I want to escape the book and rule 2 worlds by being a disgusting freak.
That looks like a Hoopla. That looks like Hoopa.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure Hoopa was based on Eraser Jin. How dare you?
Yes, I know. I'm pretty sure... And then, speaking of Pokemon, have you seen Zygarde's form?
Oh my god, what even is that?
It's Perfect Cell!
It's funny, because that's apparently based on, like, Norse mythology or something. Like
Yeah.
the cell, the dog, the snake?
Yeah,
And,
it is.
like, whatever the hell the last one is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Zygote, a cell. Hello? Parallels are obvious. Now I better expect Perfect Cell's theme to be that final form's, you know...
So we're gonna get, like, Satoshi Greninja against Perfect Cell?
No, we're gonna get Super Saiyan 3 Pikachu.
Have you seen that, though?
The Satoshi Greninja?
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that, but I've seen...
What is that? You know what I'm talking about, right? The image I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's like a red and pink Greninja? It's got like different like things on it. I think it's got like Ash's whiskers.
I don't know entirely. I'll have to look it up, but...
Yeah.
I mean, right now the main thing everyone's focusing about is Zygarde's different forms.
Oh, you mean the Megazord?
I'm sorry, no, it's Perfect Cell to me. It's Perfect Cell.
I mean, it's Pokemon Z. They're going full out, man.
I know, that's why I'm expecting my Super Saiyan 3 Pikachu.
Is that just gonna be like Lucha Libre Pikachu?
Sure, why not?
Like that, like the next form, he gets like yellow hair.
Now, have you ever seen that drawn image that somebody's done?
What?
Of Super Saiyan 3 Pikachu.
I don't think so.
It's a really old image.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, somebody did. Just type in Super Saiyan 3 Pikachu and you'll see it.
Oh, that's a classic. That is.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Wow. Oh look, Super Saiyan 3 Venom. Cool.
Super Saiyan 3 Venom? As in like Spider-Man Venom?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Because that's not, you know, overkill.
No, overkill would be Super Saiyan 3 Carnage.
Oh, Jesus.
On the bright side, we escaped the castle.
Totally. Right?
Well,
I mean, we're still there. We're just kind of outside the skirts of it.
I know. In an area that looks exactly the same as the last one.
We're still trapped on the island.
We're kind of screwed.
Tails, invent the biplane already.
Kind of a couple hundred years too early.
God damn it. I mean, Shadow has jet shoes.
True. Shadow does have jet shoes. Shadow, can we just overclock those and just fly off?
Whee!
Can he do that? Can he overclock
No?
those shoes?
Maybe? Like, in this game or in general?
Just in general.
Well, I think when he first like came to be, like when he was released from the pod, he like flew a bit.
all part of Merlina's plot.
It keeps spreading.
It's only a matter of time before the kingdom is consumed. The Knights of the Round Table. Must we simply stand and watch our kingdom's ruin?
Yes.
Gawain.
What? Are you gonna give up just like that?
Yes.
Is that the best that chivalry of yours can do?
What is the exact definition of chivalry?
Listen, it's like I said before. Isn't there more to being a knight than serving a king?
Okay then.
Sir Sonic is right. And there's still time if you act now. Use the sacred swords to form a barrier around the castle.
You could have killed someone with that.
For the kingdom and its people!
For the kingdom and its people!
I'm counting on you.
Sir Sonic, what will you do?
Once the barrier's up, I'll look for a chance to jump in.
Surely you jest.
Nah, it's just how I roll.
Fare thee well. We too shall fulfill our appointed task.
And with that, the great race to contain the once pure Merlina's wishes. And that's what I got for that little statement. We're gonna make a wall.
I'm gonna make a wall.
A very big wall using very pointy objects. Next time on the Sonic and the Black Knight playthrough. So I shall see you all then. Bye.
Bye.